What's good, YouTube? Itachi from Itachi World here again for another Yu-Gi-Oh video discussing these cards, baby. Yeah. And I am revealing these new Link monsters because new Link monsters is dropped, and I am quite excited because I found out the name of one. And I am a big fan of the archetype, and I have the deck. Oh, I have the deck, and I've been saying that they needed one for the longest time. But let us talk about it. The first Link monster that had been revealed was Blackluster Soldier, the Chaos Warrior, Earth Warrior Link monster, Link 3, 3000 attack, top, bottom left, bottom right, 3 monsters with different names. If this card is Link summoned using a level 7 or higher monster, it cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. When this card is destroyed, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can activate one of these effects. This card can gain 1500 attack. This card can make a second attack during the battle phase of your next turn. Banish one card on the field. The thing about this card I like, that it can be made quite easily. It can be made quite easily. You can literally make this with just Scapegoat. Scapegoat, summon 4 tokens, spam out 3 monsters with the tokens, and literally just make this. So this card is actually quite good. Next card is the Thunder Dragon Golithium, a light thunder Link monster effect. Link 4, 2800 attack. 2+ thunder monsters to make it. You only can use this card's name first effects once per turn. If this card is Link Summon, you can target one of your Thunder Dragon monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. Apply the target effect to activate by discarding itself from the hand, then place it at the top or the bottom of the deck. If a Thunder monster you control will be destroyed by battle card effect, you can banish 3 cards from your graveyard instead. So it's literally just typical Thunder Dragon things. So it'll help Thunder Dragons to a point. At first when I read this, I was like, okay, how would they summon it with 2+ Thunder monsters level 24? But I forgot that they have a link that's Link 2 as a Thunder monster, so making this won't be hard for them. The Celestial Knight Lord Parshaft. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about the interruption. Where was we? I think I was talking about the Thunder Dragons. They do typical Thunder Dragon things. You know how it is. Celestial Knight Lord Parshaft and Light Fairy Link monster. Link 3, 2400 attack. 2+ fairy monsters. You only use this card's name 1 second effect once per turn. You can discard 1 card. Add 1 sanctuary, discard 1 card that specifically lists the sanctuary sky in its text from your deck to your hand. And this sanctuary, if the sanctuary in the sky on the field, you can add 1 fairy monster instead. If a face-up fairy monster you control is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can banish 1 fairy monster from your graveyard. Push summon 1 fairy with higher level than the banished monster from your hand. So this is really good support for what's that one deck that I used to play? Master Hyperion, because Master Hyperion and all his little monsters have the Sanctuary Sky on the field, so that's a good search for them if they can get it out. Which they shouldn't really. I don't know to say they don't have a problem with it, but yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind though. So let's go up here to more Link monsters, and here's a picture if y'all didn't get to see them. The first one is Alien Soldier Mike Frame. A light reptile, Link 2, 1900 attack, 2 reptile monsters. You only can use this card's name first and second effect once per turn. First effect, quick effect. You can discard 1 monster, place an A counter on a face-up monster on the field, equip it to the original level of the discarded monster. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effects into the graveyard, you can switch summon any number of reptile monsters with different names from your graveyard except Link monsters, up to the number of monsters your opponent controls with 8 counters. So it's all about the 8 counters. Y'all know how aliens work. You got a counter on them, boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. These things go off. I love Aliens. Aliens is one of another one of my favorite decks. It's not really competitive. It's still fun. I'm not a competitive duelist anyway. It's a fun deck that I used to have, and I love it. Next card, Draginity Knight Rumley. Draginities have been getting a lot of support lately. Now they have a Link monster, a Wind Dragon Link monster. Link 2, 1200 attack. 2 dragons or winged beast monsters accept tokens. You only can use the effect name 1 and second effect once turn. If this card is Link summon, you can add 1 Draginity spell, trap, or Dragon's Ravine from your deck to your hand. So it's a Dragon Ravine search, which is kind of cool, and it adds Draginity spells and traps. That's interesting. From a Dragon monster special summon from the extra deck to its own, this card points to you special summon 1 winged beast, 1 dragon or winged beast monster from your hand in defense position, but the rest of this turn the effects are negated, and also it cannot be used for a Link material. Okay. The next card, and this is the card that I have been waiting for, because I even say I am a big DDD fan, and I've been saying for the longest time that DDD monsters need a Link monster. But let's see how good it is. DDD Abyss King Gilgamesh, Dark Fiend Link, Link 2, 1800 attack, 2 DD monsters, simple in DDDs. You only can use this card's first and second effect once a turn. This card special summon, you can place 2 DDD Pendulum monsters with different names for your deck to your Pendulum Zone. If you do, take 1,000 damage. You also cannot special summon monsters from the rest of this turn except DDD monsters. If this link summon card is destroyed by an opponent's attacking monster or is in your opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 DD monster from your extra deck or graveyard in defense position. I have my goods and my bads about it. The reason why I say that is because the fact that it makes it to where you only can summon DD monsters for the rest of the turn, it hurts as it is. Because DDDs can spam out all bunch of monsters. They can fuse, they can synchro, they can XCs. The fusions usually be DDDs. The synchros and XCs, sometimes they're different monsters. So the fact that it says you only can use DDD monsters makes it to where you have to play pure DDDs. Well, you don't have to play the pure DDD, but I'm saying when you use this card. It's a meh. This card for me is a meh, but it's still something that I've always waited for. I've waited for DDDs to get a Link monster, and they finally got one. I'm not going to complain. The fact that its Versus Plate lets you just place 2 DDD Pendulum monsters in your Pendulum Zone instantly is amazing to me, even if you do take 1,000. But that's the end of the video. I wanted to show you guys these new links. I can't wait for them to drop. I am copying the DDD one and the Blackluster Soldier one, if possible. The other ones, I don't have decks for them. If I get decks for them, then I will cop them. But that Buster Blader, this DD monster, they getting copped. I don't care. That's the end of the video. Itachi releasing you from this Genjutsu. Peace.